is the moment we've all been waiting for.
Co-main event tomorrow is scheduled for 12 rounds from Norfolk, Virginia. A 2020 Olympic silver medalist, now undefeated as a professional with 13 wins. 9 of his 13 wins come by way of knockout. Tomorrow, making his super lightweight debut, let's welcome the former WBO lightweight champion of the world, the undefeated Keyshawn, the businessman Davis.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to rumble!
The boxing world is exploding with anticipation as Keyshawn Davis and Nahir Albright prepare for a dangerous collision on May 16, 2026. This is not just another lightweight contest. This is a championship-level fight breakdown between two hungry warriors carrying pride, pressure, and knockout power into the ring. Fans are expecting violence, speed, and elite performance from the opening bell. One mistake could end the night instantly. The arena lights feel heavier, the atmosphere feels colder, and every camera inside the building waits for a moment that could change both careers forever. Keyshawn Davis enters this fight with the confidence of a future superstar and the energy of a man chasing greatness. The Olympic silver medalist built his reputation through explosive combinations, elite ring IQ, and calm control under pressure. Davis became famous for breaking opponents mentally before finishing them physically. His dominant victories over experienced contenders transformed him into one of boxing's most feared young talents. Fans admire his flashy movement and technical boxing analysis skills, but critics still question whether he can handle deep adversity against a dangerous opponent who refuses to break. Nahir Albright arrives with a completely different mentality. He is not entering this arena for respect or survival. He is coming to shock the world. Albright built his name through toughness, relentless pressure, and underrated counterpunching that has repeatedly troubled high-level opponents. His close battles against respected fighters proved he belongs among elite competition. Unlike many opponents intimidated by Keyshawn's spotlight, Albright embraces chaos. He fights with the hunger of a man carrying years of doubt on his shoulders, and that emotional fire makes him extremely dangerous in championship-level moments. As fight night begins, the atmosphere feels cinematic. Cameras follow both fighters during their walkouts, while thousands of fans scream through clouds of flashing lights and roaring music. Davis enters with supreme confidence, staring directly into the cameras like a superstar already imagining victory. Across the ring, Albright looks calm, but emotionally locked in, moving slowly like a predator, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The tension inside the building becomes unbearable. Every fan understands they are watching two explosive styles preparing to collide in a brutal lightweight war filled with uncertainty. The opening rounds begin with Keyshawn Davis controlling distance through sharp jabs and lightning-fast footwork. His movement looks effortless as he fires accurate combinations before sliding out of danger. Albright remains patient, absorbing information and studying Davis carefully. The crowd reacts loudly every time Davis lands clean shots, but Albright refuses to panic. Instead, he slowly increases pressure and starts cutting the ring with smarter positioning. This early phase becomes a fascinating boxing analysis battle between speed and patience, showing how elite fighters mentally test each other before the real violence finally begins. By the middle rounds, the momentum suddenly shifts. Albright begins timing Davis with dangerous counters that stop the crowd cold. A powerful right hand lands cleanly during a heated exchange, forcing Davis backward for the first time in the fight. The replay looks terrifying in slow motion, as sweat explodes through the air under the bright arena lights. Fans rise from their seats while commentators scream in disbelief. For a brief moment, uncertainty enters Keyshawn's eyes. This becomes the turning point where pressure, endurance, and mental toughness suddenly matter more than pure athletic ability. Davis responds like a true elite competitor. Instead of panicking, he adjusts his rhythm and increases body attacks to slow Albright's aggression. His combinations become shorter, sharper, and far more violent. Every punch now carries visible frustration and urgency. The audience senses the danger growing with every exchange. Albright continues marching forward, but Davis starts controlling angles again with championship-level composure. Their styles create a dramatic contrast between technical precision and relentless pressure fighting. This section of the fight feels less like a sporting event and more like two determined fighters battling for survival under unbearable tension. One unforgettable exchange changes the emotional energy of the entire arena. Albright traps Davis near the ropes and unloads a furious combination that shakes the crowd into chaos. Hooks crash against gloves while uppercuts barely miss by inches. Davis answers with a vicious counter left hand that snaps Albright's head backward violently. Time almost appears frozen during the replay sequence. The crowd erupts while both fighters stare directly into each other's eyes without stepping back. That moment sends a clear message to everyone watching worldwide. Neither man plans to surrender, regardless of the punishment being absorbed tonight. As exhaustion begins to enter the fight, ring IQ becomes the deciding factor. Davis starts using subtle feints and foot positioning to create openings without wasting energy. Albright answers by increasing physical pressure and forcing rough exchanges inside the pocket. Sweat pours from both fighters while breathing becomes heavier after every round. The commentators repeatedly mention championship-level endurance because neither boxer slows down despite the punishment. This is where boxing transforms into mental warfare. Every second feels dangerous. Every movement matters. One mistake now could instantly erase months of preparation and permanently redefine both careers forever. The deeper the fight goes, the clearer the contrast between both warriors becomes. Davis represents explosive speed, precision timing, and modern technical brilliance. Albright represents grit, resilience, and relentless pressure that slowly breaks opponents emotionally. Fans watching this elite performance begin debating which style truly wins championship fights. Davis lands cleaner combinations, but Albright continues delivering the more emotionally damaging moments. The tension becomes unbearable because nobody inside the arena fully trusts the scorecards anymore. This fight now feels balanced on a razor's edge, where one dramatic sequence could suddenly change everything brutally. Entering the championship rounds, both fighters carry visible damage but refuse to surrender control. Davis shows signs of fatigue as Albright continues pressing forward with fearless aggression. The crowd noise grows louder after every exchange, creating an atmosphere that feels almost cinematic. Trainers scream desperate instructions between rounds while television analysts debate momentum constantly. Davis still controls many technical moments, but Albright's pressure creates emotional chaos that influences the entire arena. This stage of the contest becomes more than physical combat. It becomes a battle of belief, courage, and determination under overwhelming pressure and exhaustion. If Keyshawn Davis wins this fight, the most likely scenario comes through sharp technical dominance or a late stoppage created by accumulated punishment. His superior speed, cleaner combinations, and elite boxing analysis adjustments give him strong advantages during longer exchanges. However, victory will require discipline because Albright thrives when opponents become emotional. Davis cannot afford reckless mistakes against such a dangerous pressure fighter. A dominant performance here could elevate him toward massive championship opportunities and superstar status. This fight represents more than a victory. It represents the moment Keyshawn Davis proves he belongs among boxing's elite names. For Nahir Albright, the upset path feels incredibly realistic if he successfully turns this contest into a brutal war. His pressure fighting style, durability, and emotional toughness could force Davis into uncomfortable exchanges where timing and power suddenly become unpredictable. One perfectly placed counterpunch could shock the boxing world instantly. Albright understands that nobody expects him to dominate technically. That freedom makes him extremely dangerous. Fighters with nothing to lose often create unforgettable moments. If Davis mentally fades under pressure, Albright absolutely possesses the heart, aggression, and knockout power necessary to change everything overnight. When the final bell rings on May 16, 2026, fans may remember this fight as the night both men elevated their reputations forever. Keyshawn Davis enters as the rising superstar expected to dominate boxing's future, but Nahir Albright arrives determined to destroy those predictions violently. That combination creates the perfect formula for drama, emotion, and unforgettable action. Whether this contest ends with a knockout, controversial decision, or shocking upset, one truth remains undeniable. Boxing Vault Pro viewers are witnessing a dangerous lightweight battle capable of delivering one of the most intense performances of the entire year.